Okay, so I'm back in 1941, up to $298 million. And look at this. I've made 27.4 million, 27.6 million, 22.1 million. So that is 55.77 in the last 3 years. I'm making over 22 million a year. That's 220 million a decade. I still have 6 decades left. And I only need 700 million. At the pace I'm going, I'm going to hit $1 billion in the 1970s. Way ahead of schedule. Easy peasy, people. It seems hard, but if you follow those basic ideas I laid out to you in the beginning, look for 9 to 15 minute routes and go for food close to town, food processing plant way further away. Again, 9 to 20 minutes, really around 15 is kind of perfect. Or oil close to town, and refinery farther away. Those 2 routes running tank cars here and goods cars here, so you go livestock and food. They start you off on a very sound financial footing, and then as you earn more money, you look for more of these 2 starter type routes until you add a route here, you add a route there. You start looking, when you get faster trains, for places that are farther apart. You saw up here how I initially built right here, and then when I got faster trains, I extended that to try to make my route a little bit more profitable with a longer distance. The AI doesn't penalize you for going past the easier position to a more difficult one. It rewards you by giving you more money. Now I get to upgrade my coaches, which I'll do here in a second. And as you get enough money to build a new line, you build a new line. Pay off your loans early on, so you don't have to worry about debt anymore. And that helps over the lifetime of the game. It helps give you extra money. Chemical plant still wants me to ship more. And then you'll see back in what was like the 1920s, where I started working the other side of the map and added like 4 major routes, and 5 new cities at the same time. And then over here, as I started to produce a lot more product, and I had a surplus of product, I branched out and started trucking it to more than one town at a time. And all of a sudden, hey, what was so hard about getting $1 billion? That wasn't that hard. And you'll see, try it. If you don't have that achievement yet, try what I just showed you. And we still have 60 years to go. But I think it's pretty obvious I'm going to make it right now, unless maybe a comet will hit the Earth or something. I don't know. Made over 30 million last year. And remember, some of these routes aren't even running full right now. I'm still making money on them. I haven't even got my best trains yet. I haven't even added in a plane. I'm going to add at least 1 plane route just to do it. Let's go up here real quick. He's saying he wants me to ship more in order to make more, okay? We haven't upgraded the factory at all here yet, and I need to be able to pull off more product. As I increase the amount of product coming in, he's going to be able to make more. I'll ship more, and then this will upgrade. It'll start producing even more than it is now. That'll take care of itself. I may get a couple warnings here and there. Not really anything I'm worried about right now. And then, as you can see, as we got started, I built this line just to show you how things can start getting a little bit more complex. This is one of the easier, I would say, this is one of the easier routes you can do with 2 production facilities. 3, actually. 4. I have to have 3 trains to run this route, okay? And if I didn't have a city close by, a more ideal solution would be, instead of trucking this right here, if I had a city up here that say I had a city here, Chandler, that was getting a lot of food. Well, I could almost do it with Bakersfield, not quite as much, but it'd be more ideal if Long Beach or Chandler was getting food. So I have something that I can carry in a boxcar, and it's fairly close to my goods factory. What I could do is run the goods. Wait. I want it the other way around. They aren't getting food. I want to come over here somewhere and find a city that's getting a lot of food. I might even do this before the end of the game just to show you. Okay. Oh. Hello, how are you? I didn't mean to do that. But I'm at 63% food here. All this has started finally to work. Virginia Beach doesn't need a whole lot of food. Their demand is 90 right now. I'm meeting over half of it. As long as I know I can pump more food into here. Or I could run it all the way up here to this distribution center. I could make this two lines instead of one, and maybe I'll do this before the end of the game. I'll build a line from my goods factory. I have some existing line here across the bridge. I can just double line this all the way over here. I won't even have to go over another railroad or anything. This is looking pretty cool. I can just swing this up here, make this two tracks coming in, slide in here so I won't interfere with this grain train. And what I'll do is I'll ship all my goods over to here and pick up food. And so my goods, my trucks will just automatically start distributing the goods among these 4 towns. And I will pick up food, take food back all the way over to my my goods factory, and then I can go by truck into Long Beach or Chandler, whichever one I decide to do. I think I'll do that as one of the last things I probably really build rail-wise, because again, I want to keep my trains the star of this, and that's a nice long route that will it'll just help me ship more product out of here. Because this little route this way, and I can even use this train, I will just send this train and upgrade it to 15 cars. And I'll get rid of these trucks. I won't need these trucks anymore. Oh, here's what I was going to show you. I knew I had some extra fuel coming in here somewhere. Bakersfield was getting food from here. They weren't getting serviced by anybody with fuel. So they had food coming in this way, and that was it. I built trucks to bring my goods over here to Bakersfield. Well, my oil train that was supposed to take crude down to the refinery and bring oil back said, wait a second. If I bring oil and fuel, those trucks will start taking fuel into Bakersfield and will meet the citizens' need over there. But unfortunately, I really want the extra oil coming in here so I can build more goods. So as a matter of fact, I am going to set that up, and I'll just get rid of these trucks. As soon as I stop this truck line, I'll stop bringing fuel into here. I'll start producing more plastic, which will enable me to match my my plank production, and I'll be able to get more goods out of here. I'll run goods all the way across the map, bring food back, send it into town, and I think it'll generate more money than having this oil fill up part of the train that's supposed to having the fuel bring up. It's filling up my train. It should be bringing fuel. I mean oil. Blah, I'm getting confused. I'm bringing fuel instead of oil. I want to bring oil and make plastic, and this is inhibiting my ability to do that. So let's see here before I go. I'll go build that 33,000, 30.84 million 3 years ago, 33.2, 33.9. I keep making more and more money. Scrooge McDuck would be so happy. I can go sit in the vault, count my gold, and laugh hysterically until the tax man comes. Breaking 400 million before the end of the year. I still have 56 years to go, and I'm 40% of the way there. At the rate I'm making money, this is going to be a slam dunk. I'm going to be a billionaire in the 1970s. Plenty of room to spare. So I'm going to go build this line, very simple. I just have to double track a fair portion of track here, and then add another rail into my connector here. That should be easy, and I'll be back in a few years and show you how this is going to work out. Now we're in the middle of World War II, right at the end of World War II almost, and I'm going to have a lot of people coming back from the war that are looking for jobs. Hopefully they'll come and work for my train line.